Okay, so I just thought I'd upload a quick video about the assessment task. This is something we've been discussing in masterclasses with day school students as well. So for our DE students, this video will be helpful. One of the big things that we're encouraging you to do is to start planning for the short story. It's in week 9 and it's written under exam conditions. And so for that assessment item, you basically use the stimulus, which is called a selection of poetry. The poems are all about depictions of death. And so there's a poem by William Blake called A Poisoned Tree. There's a poem called 221B, which is about Sherlock Holmes. There's a poem by Uju Nunakal. There's a poem by, her poem is called A Curlew Cried, and it's partly about genocide and how that affected Indigenous people. There's a poem about The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. There's some Shakespeare. There's just a few different things. And so basically, though, they all lead back to different contexts that you can write about. So one of the ones we're recommending at the moment is Sherlock Holmes. It's quite easy to research Victorian England and to write a sort of mystery story, doesn't need to be too dark, about Sherlock Holmes or like that sort of time period. And so one of the activities for this week is reading a story called 5 Orange Pips. There's another one called The Man with the Twisted Lip. Then there's some activities around those. There's some stuff on one of William Blake's poems. There's some stuff on the 221B poem. But yeah, basically there's a lot of different content there to help you to sort of think about a time and a place when you could set a short story and maybe start researching that time period if you're interested in the Victorian time period. That's kind of what this week's work is about. Please email me if you have questions. It's just susan.pryor@riverside.qld.edu.au. Okay, thanks.